if you are playing a game with Sean and you are stringing him along, I will find you, girl, and you will wish your mum never gave birth to you.
Woo! Now that is Sean's mum. Sean is the one that is with a woman that is all the way in Philippines. Yes, and she's not a happy person right now. But hey, ladies and gentlemen, that is not the scene we're actually going to be focused on in today's video. In fact, today we're focusing on Victoria and her boyfriend, who's also named Sean, shall I say fiance, who's also named Sean, all the way from Japan. But of course, for the people who don't know, to catch the full reaction of the full episode, that is on Patreon, where you actually get to be able to watch the video for a certain amount of time before I pause it, because on that platform, I don't need to worry about copyright. But nonetheless though, we're going to show you guys right here right now Victoria's story and exactly how she's been taken for a complete mug, and it's actually quite embarrassing. But before we get into that, let's start off by giving a big massive shout out to every single person that is a member of the channel, every single person that is a member of Patreon, where you can find the full episode. Link is down below. And also, let's give a shout out to every single person that is a subscriber. So of course, feel free to subscribe. But with that being said, let's meet Victoria. What
have you been up to today?
Oh, up to no good.
Up to no good? What? Sean is definitely a man of mystery. He's open.
Ladies and gentlemen, this was the beginning of an end. When she was like, he's a man of mystery, I was like, so basically he tells you not everything. But hey, let's get into it.
He did tell me that he was only a little bit older than me. So he lied about his age. No, he didn't lie. He didn't lie. He just wasn't specific. No, he said he was a little bit older. She seems to think that that was more of a lie. I don't think it is one. I think, you know, I should have asked him, how old are you? So what does he do?
You know, there's a fine line with someone manipulating you. There's a fine line between somebody mugging you off to you manipulating yourself and you mugging yourself off. You see? And this is where we're at with Victoria, you see? She thinks that her boo doesn't lie to her. She thinks that her boo just says certain things and it's okay. The man lied about his freaking age. I believe he took a picture. It turned out the picture was about 10 years old, something like that. And he actually turns out he's actually in his 40s, I believe. Take it, listen. A lie is a lie, but hey, that is just a beginning. Let's continue with poor Victoria. And you know what the crazy thing is? I like Victoria, man. Got very good energy, very good personality, but she is a complete twallop. Yeah, let's continue.
For a living. What's his job? I'm not completely certain. He never seemed to be working when I was talking to him. Okay, interesting. He does have a lot of credit cards.
He doesn't seem to be working, but he's got a lot of what? A lot of who? A lot of huh? A lot of credit cards? I just don't understand when things are blatantly there in front of you to tell you that this guy is far from legit and that you are too good for him, but yet you're not processing that because your self-esteem is quite low. So you're willing to settle for someone that's going to literally take the mickey out of you. I ain't gonna lie to you. I feel like in this world, we need to start doing workshops with people with low self-esteem. They say that even though you have low self-esteem, we're here to at least tell you that regardless of that, you should never settle for someone that is going to take advantage of your low self-esteem. That is just a grand scheme of it. But there are some people who have low self-esteem, like Sean, the other one, who will use his money to try and win a woman over, despite the fact that the signs are there that she doesn't actually love him. But then there's people who like Victoria where none of that is involved. She's generally someone that is got low self-esteem and at this moment in time more than happy to settle for someone that is given a perception of what? I was going to say a perception of something that could be real or something that has emotion or the perception, but you know what? Perception of what? Nonsense? Like, come on. Come on. There's going to be a line. Everybody needs to have that line. And do you know what makes it worse? She's got such a lovely smile as well. Such a happy-go-lucky person. But let's continue, because it doesn't get any better, ladies and gentlemen. It really doesn't.
Find out one extra thing a little while ago. Okay, what was the skeleton? He used to be married. Okay. Is the divorce still going through? He told me it was finalised. He's not married in Japan. That's all he'll say. I am divorced in Japan. Divorced in
That's all he'll tell her is that he's divorced in Japan. So FYI, he's married to a woman, which is something that they do confirm, that he's married to a woman from another country. But he is divorced in Japan. Sometimes our friends don't even have to say anything to us. Sometimes our friends' facial reactions like this tells us, oh, the way her friend is even looking at her with the head looking down, about to say, I'm struggling here. I'm really struggling here, because you know what though? Even though she is such a lovely character, I just want to shake her and say, what the F are you doing? Stop being a complete mug. Stop embarrassing yourself to yourself. Get a grip, woman. Credit cards. Doesn't tell the full story. Lies about his own circumstance with age. Divorced in Japan, but not divorced where... It was never disclosed which country the other lady's from, but I'm pretty sure she's probably one of the credit cards. His credit cards is probably a line of women, to be honest with you.
He is concerned that I don't know enough about Sean, that he is potentially hiding some stuff, but he's never lied to me. He's just been a bit shady with the truth, or hasn't wanted to give me a straight answer.
Please, somebody tell me, how can you put the word lie, shady, not the truth in the same sentence? Does she not realize that shady is literally like a category underneath lying? Does she not understand that telling the truth is literally a category underneath lying? So if he's not lied, but he's been shady, and he hasn't told you the complete truth, that must mean he has done what to you? I'm never going to answer that question, because we should all know. This is what I say. This is what I mean about it just gets worse. This whole scene was painful for me. It was painful. Purely because she's actually a nice person. But like I said before, she can be a nice person if she wants. This is just not it. It's just not it. I mean, I'm just gonna play one more little bit, and then we're out, because man, it's just freaking tragic, man. Tragic.
I'm getting married to this guy. He does move quite quick for me. So if he wants to marry that quickly, are you sure he's not just entering into this relationship because he's after a passport? You're not the only one who is concerned about that.
Ooh, child. Ooh, child. My vocals are on point. I know you ain't got to tell me, but listen to me. So her parents are already worried about the fact that he may be using her for a card. Her friend just literally said that he may be using you for a card. A visa, of course. He's married to another woman in another country that he's allegedly divorced to in Japan. Wonder if he used her for access to her country. You know what though, man? Listen, I already said that I won't be filming. I'm more or less likely will not be filming episode 3 until freaking probably Saturday. At this stage right here, man, I gotta find out what's gonna happen in the next episode. But boy, if I can find that time before Saturday, it's going down. It's going down. But nonetheless, though, this is Victoria, ladies and gentlemen. And if you're someone that prays, please pray for her. She's gonna need a lot of it, because boy, I feel like this season is not going to be a good one for her. I feel like she's gonna be continually mugged off. And to be honest with you, my sympathy levels for her yeah, they're gonna become very non-existent real quick, because I can already feel them being non-existent real quick. Yeah. Nonetheless though, let me know what you're thinking in the comment section. And don't forget to get the full reaction for episode 2 and also episode 1 and also episode 3 coming out, as well as the rest of the season when it comes out. That is on Patreon, if you know what I mean, where we really break it down. And there, yep, I will tell you right now, I swear on everything, the words come out. I'd be effing and blind because, boy, it gets emotional. But yeah, for the time being though, if you want to stick to YouTube, it's all good. You get little clips like these. But hey, comment down below, subscribe, and I'll catch you guys down there. Peace. Oh yeah, and like the video too.